Boys, college football ultimate team is here. 26, or should I say cut 26 is here. College football 26 is here. Nevertheless, now I want to apologize. I was supposed to stream this morning at 2 a.m. my time, which would have been lunch time. But most of y'all know I am getting my wisdom teeth out this upcoming Friday, so streams will be limited this Friday. I was in pain. I actually had to go get hospital, get stuff forward, and yeah, dude, I was knocked out. And this happened last night, so I want to apologize for that. But I am going to try to be live this morning. Twitch.tv/therealdatruthyadig. But in this video, what I want to talk about, how to use your 4,600 points and what to do day one of cut. I know I've seen a lot of videos talking about this, but I want to give my perspective as a person who was primarily no money spent. I did have a money spent account, but I have a no money spent account. And I'm basically going to be no money spent this year, maybe until Madden come out, and then we may spend a little bit of money. So hit the like button, drop a sub. I want y'all to be along here for the ride. Most of y'all know, obviously, I like to pull packs, but the reason why I like to pull packs, I like to make coins to be able to pull packs. And I checked last year, and we did it on stream. It took me 10 days last year to make my first million coins and cut. No money spent. So obviously, I know what I'm talking about a little bit. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No, I'm balling.
Okay, first things first. Patience. It's early access. I know a lot of people are going to be flying around, buying packs, doing all that stuff. I actually do have a gift card that I've been saving, which y'all don't know what JB Hi-Fi is, but it's like Best Buy in America, right? $100 gift card I always get for my birthday and Christmas, and I have another gift card that I was going to use if I needed to buy the game, but I got gifted the game, so nevertheless didn't have to use that. But I would say practice patience. I feel like you should hold your points. I know y'all seen a lot of people say use them on weekly packs, use them on this, use them on that, and I agree to a certain extent, right? So if we take a look at the auction house, right, when we're talking about platinum cards, I have no problem using them on rare platinum packs. I have no problem using them on weekly platinum packs, right? But why now? It's early access. Unless you need to get into a game right today with the best team, with all the coins, you shouldn't be opening up any of this, right? Junior packs, 144K, sophomore packs, you should stay away from all that. I do believe the weekly platinum packs present the best value, but why do it now when you can wait till there's more cards and more desirable cards out at that moment, right? We just take a look at the catalog, right? Not at the auction house catalog. There's not many crazy desirable cards at this moment, right? So Parker Bracelet you could pull, right? That's one. Xavier Scott. You got Jeremiah Love, which I believe is in packs for a week. Correct me if I'm wrong. Eric Dickerson, Devin Hester, Ricky Williams. Not really desirable when you have Eric Dickerson here, right? So if you want to be honest, the only real desirable card you can really get right now is Parker Bracelet, right? You have your AJ Harris, which is I believe a later on reward, or no, he's the solo reward, which we'll talk about. You got Brian Urlacher, who you can get as a linebacker. Then you have all these guys who are going to be in packs regardless, right? So why are you wasting coins? Or why are you wasting your points, right? So there's no need to spend these points right now. I personally wait till launch to waste the rest of your points. Now, there is one thing I believe you should spend your money on, and I'll talk about that here shortly. But in terms of what you should be doing, every solo that you can possibly do during the early access, I need you to be doing. You can get up to level 10 here. You get a season 1 B&D rare. I feel like this is absolutely what you need to be doing. Play games. Now, this tracks in any game mode. Wait, that's in head-to-head and solo. So it expires by the 10th. So do all your solos, win your games, get your rushing yards. Now, the beauty that it tracks in any Ultimate Team mode is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, I think this is in solo seasons because I don't think maybe solos are the same right now. Like I said, I'm just logging in and seeing myself. So let's just take a look and see. That's us leveling up right now. Don't know why we leveled up and how we leveled up, but we'll take that. We got a coin pack, which we'll get into some packs in our pre-order stuff and all that stuff. But if we look at solos, so I would assume solos is now solo seasons. So you got to play 9 of these games. Study hall, freshman season, Get these done. Now, if you want to get into head-to-head, you can. This is an easy way to go if you want to complete and get that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm probably not going to touch head-to-head for the first week. I'm being completely honest. There's going to be a lot of sweats, a lot of stuff going on that I really don't want to deal with, if I'm being completely honest, right? So when it comes to this, like I said, make sure you get all these done. You got to win 6 games. You got to play 9 games. Solos. Why sweat against head-to-head when you can play solos and get this done? You got to be smarter, not harder, right? So get that done. You can get your rushing yards done. You can score as many points. You can get your passing yards, rushing TDs, complete tackles. You can get all that done probably in 4 to 5 solo season games. Get it? Got it? Good. That's understandable, right, when it comes to that. Now, if we go over to season 1, now we also have a season 1 login pass. This is you logging in every day, and I assume that's what just happened to me. Is logging in every day, you do get a reward, right? So we got our coin pack, uniform pack. Now, if we log in every day, all the way up to, let's continue to go through. Just bear with me. I just wanted to check something. If we go all the way to the end, we're just getting coin packs, and we get an 87 overall B&D for 36 days. So we're on the 7th, 36 days takes us to what, like the 13th of August? I think Madden may be out by then, but that 87 overall player will play. So just for logging in, make sure you just log in every day at least to see if you can make that happen. All right, you have your orientation solos, right? When it comes to orientation, I think you got to open up that 100 coin pack in store, which we will do, and then you just play 250, acquire 2 packs, improve your lineup, and then you have your orientation objectives, which this is in head-to-head solo and events. Again, when you're playing the solo season, you're going to get all this stuff achieved and get all this. So this is important, making sure you're doing all this. This is, to me, this is all I'm going to be doing. Now, I have to go to work, so I won't be doing this till later on. Maybe twitch.tv/therealdatruthyadig. We might be live doing that. But then season 1. This is the one thing, and I am actually going to do this live on the video, I feel like you should purchase. Now, Madden introduced this last year in terms of the premium pass. You get a bunch of stuff. So let me back out and go to the free pass so y'all can see exactly what you get. Like I said, I know you guys have seen a lot of these videos, but I'm still going to put my spin on these things, right? When you look into the pass, everything yellow you get is what you get from the premium pass. I feel like in the long run, this is absolutely worth it without a shot of a doubt. Without a shot of a doubt, this is absolutely, you see everything you get. And this is maybe something I do every season, right? And just buy the premium pass. I know that's technically not being no money spent. I get it, but I feel like it's great value. And if you know me from old school college football 25, and then also Madden, I don't like to spend money. I'm primarily no money spent. But when something is good value, I don't mind giving money. I believe this is good value. So I'm going to spend this. This is going to get me down to 3,100 points. And I'm good. I'm not touching. You will see me later on touch my points when it gets to the full release of the game. Because there's going to be more cards out that's going to have more value. Right now, there's not a lot of cards that have value out there. So you basically will be chasing big fish. So like I said, my mindset is a little bit different than everyone else's. I know a lot of people are saying spin, buy your platinum points, keep the platinum cards on your team. I do agree with that. But there's no point in doing it now compared to doing it in 3 days. Because then you might give yourself a better chance to pull an 86 Johnny Manziel or an 80, you get what I'm saying? Right now, we looked at the catalog. There's not many cards that present value to you and your team, right? There is not many cards that present values to you and your team. So, like I said, in terms of our pre-order, we have our common, we have our Cut 26 care package. Now, does this contain our Eric Dickerson, Devin Hester? Maybe because I was later, it maybe contains it. I'm not entirely sure. We shall see. There's our Deuce Chestnut, which we did get from completing the objectives in the scrambling in College Football 25. And this is 10K quick sale. So doesn't look like we got our Eric Dickerson. We did get a Deuce Chestnut though. So I would take that. We will get a Deuce Chestnut. And like I said, I haven't dived into the strategy cards and all that different type of stuff, team strategy items. I'm just waking up. Like I said, I was knocked out from the drugs that I was given to help me sleep. I'm not entirely sure which one of these to pick. I will do that in due time as well. I just wanted to get on here, and I'm going to try to keep my trophies as well until something presents itself, right? I can quick sell this 10K. That puts me at 18K. I'm just basically going to grind. I'm going to go into the solo challenges, and I'm going to play the solo season and grind from that point. So we have a 78 overall B&D pack. I'm going to open up this because there's no plus, right? It's just a 78. Don't mind that you be seeing the 78. We have a halfback. Now, I don't get my Dickerson yet, so I would take the halfback. I'm going to take the right guard because I feel like building an offensive line is very, very important. I do feel like building an offensive line is very, very important. We have 2 Season 1 B&D uncommon packs. Again, I'm going to hold this. There's no need for me to open this right now, right? There is absolutely no need for me to open this right now. So, and we have all these 2, the 80 plus premium, the 78 plus, the team. I'm going to hold it all because I want to wait until the weekend. Now, the only things that's really not going to be here now, on the 10 compared to now, is Ricky Williams and Brian Urlacher. Don't need Ricky Williams because I am going to get Eric Dickerson eventually. And Brian Urlacher is a middle linebacker. I get it. I understand it. But these are the best cards that I'm going to take from my pre-order. So we'll get into that too, and then we'll get out of here. Right? I'm just talking about the ones I'm going to get out of my pre-order. So Daquan Wright, Zane Durant, and Cam Coleman. So personally, me, I have a free safety, right? I should get a receiver in Jeremiah Smith. I'm going to get Haloti Ngata. I don't necessarily have a tight end. Me, personally, I'm going to take Cam Coleman because he's going to help me achieve what I need to achieve. Right? Now, I wouldn't be mad if you take him, and honestly probably should take him because safeties are a little bit more scarce. And to be honest, I'm probably going to take Isaiah. I just talked myself into taking Isaiah. We're going to take the safety because I think taking that is important. It is very, very important. So all these packs, the fresh face order packs, I don't mind choosing these now, but the 80 plus and all those different stuff, I'm going to hold. I'm going to hold. And see, we also forgot we have this safety here, but now out of this, you could take Humphreys. You could take Rico Jackson. I could take the left edge. I'm going to take the left tackle because you need linemen. You do need linemen, and I feel like there are budget beast receivers out there. I've seen a couple, right, that I can go out and purchase, and I will go out and purchase. But I'm going to build from the trenches in. Now, would this be a mistake? Potentially, but I don't have to buy linemen, right? And we all don't, excuse me, like to buy linemen. And here, now the pick is Jeremiah Smith. I'm going to be honest with most of y'all, but I'm an Alabama fan, so I'm taking Ron Williams. Just going to be completely honest with y'all and be upfront. That's what I'm taking is Ron Williams. Like I said, I'm going to, all this stuff, the stuff that has a chance to be plus, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold everything. And this video was basically just talking about what you're doing. And we get our Dylan Stewart. Is that it? As we get a Dylan Stewart right edge. Right. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything else. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that. So that's it. Like I said, I feel like you should be holding your points. Don't be using your points at this moment. I know a lot of people are saying using your points. Do what you want at the end of the day, but I feel like there's going to be more value for your points on Friday when the game fully launches, or is it Thursday when the game fully launches, than today, right? I feel like I'm just going to be a solo demon and a challenge demon for the next 24 to 48 hours, build all that up, and then comes Friday, worldwide release, we could potentially cook there. Appreciate you, boys. I'm out. Let's have a great season this year. Be along for the ride. Deuces!